Traveling can already be a pretty stressful situation, especially if you're traveling outside the country. So today I am sharing some pretty interesting and needed items that are going to make your next trip in or out of the country even better. Hey friends, it's Angela back with another helpful video that will hopefully save you time, money, and stress when you go to take that next trip abroad. Even if you're not planning to go out of the country, a lot of these same items are still going to be helpful to you when you go to plan that next trip. I have 13 items to share with you today. All of them can be purchased on Amazon, so I will have the links for you down below in the description box and in the comment section. So let's get started. The first thing I'm excited to tell you guys about is something I've been using for years. And it's something that's really helpful if you have any issues with motion sickness in a car or traveling in a boat. Most people think Dramamine, right? This I found years ago, and it has been so helpful and convenient and easy to use. It is called Bonine. Have you guys heard of this? They're just tiny little chewable tablets. You take one a day. That's it. For me, I used to have a big problem getting motion sickness riding in the back of a car, riding somewhere where you're literally going around a lot of turns and curves, and especially on a boat, even a cruise ship. But taking this has prevented that sickness for me for all these years. I know you're asking, does this stuff make you tired? On the package here, it says less drowsy than Dramamine, but in my experience, I've never been drowsy taking this stuff. So let me tell you a little story, just in hopes that you don't make the same mistake. I went into Walmart and bought this a couple weeks ago. Just looked at the package on the shelf and thought, yep, that's what I need, put it in the cart. I get home, I open it up, I take one, I chew it, and it was literally so bad. I didn't read on the box that they weren't the chewables, and I was chewing something that should have been swallowed. That taste would not leave my mouth for hours. It was so bad. So don't make that mistake. Make sure when you are looking at ordering this or you're picking it up in store that it says the chewable tablets. Please don't make that mistake. I'm telling you what, this stuff has been a total game changer for me. Even when I go on cruises and take it every day, never get sick. The next thing I'm sharing is something everyone will know what I'm talking about. When you're traveling in a small quarters and you've got one bathroom that 2 or more people have to share, and somebody goes in there and has an episode and you're next, it's no good. I don't know how else to say that. So here's what I found on Amazon. The Poopery. They have travel size. This would be perfect to put in your purse, keep in the bathroom at your hotel room. What you do is you put a couple of sprays in the toilet before you go. I feel like this is like one of those commercials.
Simply spritz Poopery in the bowl to create a film on the water's surface that actually traps the odors in their porcelain prison.
And it eliminates the odor that's going to implode in that room if you don't use it. I'm telling you what, this could be the most needed item on a trip ever. Who thought I would be talking about Poopery spray? Would you rather have a smelly bathroom or not have a smelly bathroom to walk into, right? The next fun one we're gonna talk about, I know a lot of you get really stressed out with flying. It gets you paranoid, you get anxious, and it's just bad. And you get on the plane, and let's say you want to order a drink, just to take the nerves down a couple notches. That mini bottle of alcohol on the plane is ridiculous. So here is something that you could do that we're not going to tell anybody about. They sell these lotion flask bottles on Amazon. And it's for the sole purpose of being able to kind of like hijack your own alcohol, whether you want to put wine in these, some kind of liquor or whatever. Each of these bottles is 4 ounces, so you could put it in your carry-on and it would be fine, and no one is gonna know that you don't have lotion in these bottles. You're probably like, really? Do we really need those? I mean, some people might appreciate this. This could actually be a really good gag gift to give somebody too, which they might actually use. Here's what they look like. They legit look like lotion bottles. It's got this little, opening at the top, but what they give you is this little tiny funnel. So you put the funnel in there, you pour a little bit at a time, whatever you're gonna put in there, and they have little sealable closures for the top before you then put your top back on. This is something that would fit easily in a carry-on bag, in your purse, let's say, a beach bag. I don't know. I know you're laughing at me right now, but this could be a good solution for someone when you're going on a trip and alcohol is expensive or you want it for the plane. I told you I was gonna have some interesting items in this video. I'm not lying. Okay, let's give you a little break from the laughing, and we're gonna talk about something that could really be helpful if you have ear problems flying. Now, for me, in the past, I would just chew gum during takeoff and during landing. And for me, that seems to help. But if that does not help for you, something that you could try that I found online, I'm like, oh, that actually could really be really good. Now, it's called Fly Fit. These are almost like little earplugs that go in your ear, and basically they have a special filter that prevents pain from air pressure. I have not personally used these, but I read a lot of the reviews and a lot of people were saying they were very helpful to them. So if you or someone you know have that issue with air pressure buildup and you're looking for a solution, this might be good for you. The next thing is really kind of a genius idea. So you're going traveling, maybe you don't want to take a swimsuit for every day of your trip. You want to cut down, save yourself some space on luggage, but you want to be able to wash them on your trip. Here is something I found I thought was really cool. It's a little package and it's called Sink Suds. It comes in a package of 8, and basically it is laundry detergent in these little packets so that you put your swimsuit, let's say, in a sink, let it soak with this. It's like being able to wash your swimsuit while you're on your trip. The other thing, this could be really helpful to have. Let's say you're out and you spill some red wine on your shirt. You all know if you don't get to that immediately, it's gonna be a problem. Letting it dry and then it stains and it's really hard to get the stain out. This way, you could take that shirt, put it in your sink, put your sink suds in there and wash it immediately instead of having to wait until you get all the way home to wash it up then. They'll take up less room than taking a bunch more swimsuits, let's say. You just put a few of these in your luggage and you're good to go. The next item, I am not one that I'm gonna take an iron or a steamer with me on my trip. Too much space taken up with that kind of thing in my luggage. What I did find that would be really helpful after you pack and you get to your destination and you've got some wrinkles in your garments that you want to get out, they have this travel size Downy wrinkle release spray. Now I bought the big bottles of this and I tried it out on a linen item that I had that I thought, okay, let's see how this does. You spray it on there, I let it hang to dry for a while, and let me tell you, it wasn't perfect, but it took a lot of the wrinkles out of there. It would be really good to have this kind of travel size spray in your luggage with you so that when you go wherever, that's what you could do. Spray it, let it hang for a while, and it'll be perfect by the time you go to wear it. This item comes with a little story. So when we went to Italy last year, most of the hotel rooms that you would go to, well, that we went to anyways, they had hair dryers. I love my Revlon, my one-step volumizer that I can use to straighten my hair. I didn't take that with me because I read a lot of things that said, don't take those kind of things. Even if you have an adapter, it's not gonna work well, it'll burn it out. I left it home, and the bummer for me was that even though I had a hair dryer, I had nothing to style my hair with that whole trip. So I had to basically put it up in a bun every day. I couldn't wear it down because it was not looking good. So I went online this time and I thought, I'm gonna be smart this next trip that we take, and I'm gonna get something that I can actually style my hair nicely and wear it down while we're over there and not have a problem. I found this. This looks pretty darn close to the Revlon One Step Hair Volumizer that I love, and I tried it this morning when I got ready to do this video. It works about the same. Got 3 different levels. This does turn, so it makes it easier while you're using it. This one is also for international travel. You've got a regular plug that you could use here in the States, and it also comes with this little mama right here. So you take your plug, you put it in here, okay? And then on the back side, it's got this little adapter here for Europe. This goes specifically with this unit. I was really happy to find this on Amazon. I have not taken it abroad yet, but we are going on a trip in June, and I'll report back with you guys in the comment section to let you know how this little mama did on our trip. Okay, this is something else I thought would be really helpful, but I'm opening up the package and I'm like, holy cow, this thing is huge. It is a vitamin container that separates them into each kind of different compartment. If you're traveling and you're checking a bag in, this could be fine for you. Or if you are going on a really long trip where you need lots of vitamins, this would be a good size container for you. But if you're traveling with a carry-on only, honestly, I was hoping for a lot smaller. And if I find something, I'll let you know. Okay, ladies, this one is for you. I talked about this in my last Amazon video, and it is something I've been using actually a lot now, and I'm gonna be using it on our trips for sure. This is a phone wallet case. This is for a 12 Pro Max, but they make them for phones of other sizes. It's got a little pocket on the back, zippered pocket where you can put your money, you can put your credit cards, anything small that you need to take with you. This is something that you could have on you when you just really want the basics. What I like about this as well is it's got this strap so you can carry it crossbody if you want. I really like the design of this because it kind of gives me those Coach vibes, right? It's something that you can easily pick this up and still take pictures on your phone. It's not like you have to take your phone in and out of a pocket every time you want to take a picture. Now, if you're going international, this might be even better for you because this little pouch, see how thin that is an underclothing pouch where you put all your important personal items that you want to take with you day in and day out and not leave in your room. It's with you, but it's not outside of your clothing saying, hey, all my important information is right here. It does have this crossbody strap or around the neck strap so you could wear it that way under your clothing. The best part about this is that it has an RFID protection. What that means is you can put your credit cards in there, and scammers that might be next to you on a train or passing by you in a crowded walkway, they cannot zap basically your credit card information through your little purse here, so you don't have to worry about your personal information being stolen. This would be perfect to be under your shirt and nobody knows it's there. Another necessity to have that we actually did take with us on our last European trip are these little charger plugs, basically. So it's got the plug in there that converts our normal US plugs into the wall, okay? But it also has where you can plug your phone charger in as well. Now you can get these with 2 plugs in it and 2 phone adapters, or you can get it with just a single. Definitely worth the money, definitely a necessity when you're traveling abroad. Another item I know makes me more comfortable, it may make you more comfortable as well, but are getting these locks to go on your suitcase. What this would be good for in my mind is if you're checking your luggage in, you might want to put a lock on it because it disappears for a long time and is in the hands of different people loading and unloading, and maybe it's on the belt, and it's just nice to know, peace of mind that no one's getting into it. Now, the other thing that suitcase locks could really be good for is when you're in your hotel room. Normally rooms will have a safe, but you can't jam everything you'd want to in that safe. I'd be disappointed if I lost some of my clothing items that I really love. You know what I'm saying? Anything could get taken. So put your valuables, use the safe in the room, but for all your other stuff that you'd like, I'd be disappointed if this was gone when I came back. You put a lock on your suitcase when you leave the room, and now you don't have to worry about it. We bought the combination locks the first time that we went to Europe. They were junk. First of all, trying to set the code was not easy. Then to try to open it using the same code, we were having a problem. I thought the next time I get locks, it's gonna be the one with a key. Much better than trying to do those combination locks, which sometimes may or may not work. So these are by Master Lock, and because they're brand new to me, let's try this. I've got the key, I've got the lock, and let's see how easy this bad boy is to unlock. Okay, good. That was very easy to do. Let's try to lock it again. Okay, good, it's locked. Let's try it again. Put that in there. Pop, okay. Easy to use, way better than the combination lock. I won't go back to using those. Okay, the next thing all of us ladies can appreciate, it is a mini little fan that you can take with you in your purse, in your carry-on luggage. You know, you've all been in a situation where you've been on a plane before it gets going and it's hot, or you're on a tour bus or somewhere where you are dying of heat. It would be really nice to have something like this with you, very compact, but it will still give you a little breather. You pull this area down from the back. It's already on. Ooh, it looks like this. Now you can adjust this so it could set on a table. You can hold it like that, and all you do is you turn it on with this little button. It's got two settings. This is a slower setting, and then you've got a faster setting. Very quiet, really, for what it is. But boy, would it be nice to just kind of walk around, cooling yourself down no matter where you are. And it does come with this little charging plug. So basically, the same way you would charge your phone, you hook that up to the charger and hook it right into your fan. This also has a flashlight on it too. So if you hold and press down, it now turns on a flashlight. So let's say you lose something underneath your airline seat, or you've got your bag down in there and you're trying to search through it to find what you need. You've got a little light that you can shine down in there to try to find what you need. I'm gonna be taking this with me to Europe, because there's been times that we've been on a tour bus and it's hot, or we're walking around, and it would be great to have a little fan going like this at times. Boy, do I have some great Amazon designer-inspired items that might also be great for you to take on your next trip with you. Watch this video next right here to find out what they are. Until next time, my friends, stay beautiful on the inside and out.